this is Bob Nolan and all the sons of the pioneers. You know, Pat Brady started out to be a villain ever since he was a little boy and put lemonade in his water pistol. Funny thing, though, nobody believes him. He's no villain even when he roars. Or is he?
I'm tough as a boot and a wild galoot and a son of the lone prairie.
He's tough as a boot and a son of the lone prairie.
I drink raw liquor, my trigger hand's quicker than the human eye can see.
You ain't heard nothing to hear him.
I'm a high lad, and my temperamen's bad, and the least thing makes me
You ain't heard nothing to hear him.
Once Jesse James took careful aim with 60 rounds of lead.
Once Jesse James took 60 rounds of lead.
On my chest they cracked, and they all bounced back and killed poor Jesse dead.
You ain't heard nothing to hear him.
I'm a high lad, and my temperamen's bad, and the least thing makes me
You ain't heard nothing to hear him.
When they made this land, they needed a plan for the toughest man to be.
They needed a plan for the toughest man to be.
So the recipe came, and they built the frame, and then they assembled me.
You ain't heard nothing to hear him.
I'm a high-strung lad, and my temperament's bad, and the least thing makes me
You ain't heard nothing to hear
What a villain. You can take off your trick mustache now, Pat. You didn't fool us all.
No, Pat, as a villain, you should be reading bedtime stories to kiddies on the radio.
No, I couldn't do that, Foghorn.
Well, why not?
That stuff about Snow White and the Witch just scares me to death.
Oh, I thought it would.
And then that story about Jack and the Beanstalk, you know the fee-fi-fo-fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman?
Yeah.
I can't stand the sight of blood.
Oh, I know how you must feel, Pat. It takes quite a villain to read things like that to the kiddies, but what about, Little Red Riding Hood?
Oh, you mean the one about Little Red Riding Hood and the wolf and Grandma? And the Grandma and the wolf, and the wolf ate up Grandma. The wolf ate up... I can't tell that story, boys. It breaks my heart.
In that case, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have no bedtime story for the kiddies. Instead, the pioneers will offer one of Grandpa's stories, strictly for Grandpa.
Oh, take your time, Miss Lucy. Take your time, Miss Lucy, long. Oh, take your time, Miss Lucy. Take your time, but don't be long.
Sing a little song. Just listen to my story. I'm sure it won't be long.
Oh, take your time, Miss Lucy. Take your time, Miss Lucy, long. Oh, take your time, Miss Lucy. Take your time, but don't be long.
And now, this message from our sponsor. Here's a great descriptive song that we consider a great American classic of recent years. Anyone who knew the story of the Dust Bowl days in the Middle West back in the 30s can well appreciate Cindy Walker's Dusty Skies. Dusty, dusty skies, 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 d
I can't see nothing inside. Good old Dan, you gotta guide me right. If we lose our way, the cattle will stray, and we'll lose them all tonight. 'Cause all of the grass and water's gone. We'll have to keep the cattle moving on. Sand blowing, I just can't breathe in this air. Thought it would soon be clear and fair, but the dust storms played hell with land and folks as well. Got to be moving somewhere. Hate to leave the old ranch so bare, but I've got to be moving somewhere. So get along, doggy, we're moving off of this range. Never thought as how I'd make a change, but the blue skies have failed, and we're on our last trail. Underneath these dusty skies, this ain't tears in my eyes, just sand from these dusty skies.
Ah, thank you, Bob.
That's a great
That's one for
right.
history. Yep, credit to Cindy Walker. For a little blonde gal, she did a man-sized job in writing that one.
Yes,
You know, Bob, when you sing Dusty Skies, you ought to do an encore.
An encore? What would you suggest, Bogey?
Well, after Dusty Skies, I'd suggest Cool Water. Get it? Dusty Skies, Cool Water.
I get it. And I'd also suggest that you raise a little dust with that fiddle of yours before I throw a pitcher of cool, cold water down your neck.
That's a good idea.
How about a little fiddling on the Spanish side, Bogey?
Well, I'm just the guy to do it, Bob, but I still like that gag on Dusty Skies and Cool Water. I think I'm terrific.
In just a moment, our Song of the West. But first, this message from our sponsor. Dreams are the magic carpet that takes us where we want to be. When we're young, we dream of the future. When we're old, the dreams come back again to keep us company, to make us young again. Yes, as rough and tough as the West ever got, it was built in the dreams of the old pioneer.
Old pioneer, trailblazing buckaroo, where are you riding? Where have you gone?
Cattle low where buffalo were grazing, ranges getting smaller every day. Cities roar where 44s were blazing, trails new have taken you away.
Oh, pioneer, trailblazing buckaroo, where are you riding? Where have you gone? Oh, pioneer, sky trails have taken you somewhere out yonder, galloping on, shining out yonder in the heavens blue. I see a distant star. Sometimes I wonder if it isn't you beckoning me from afar. Oh, pioneer, trailblazing buckaroo, where are you riding? Where have you gone? Where have you gone?
This is Bob Nolan signing off for all the sons of the pioneers.
Bye now.
We'll be seeing you.
See you later, folks. Be with us again, won't you? So long now.